Previously on Skyrim and Skyrim Special Edition.
Retrieve the horn of Jürgen Windcaller, our founder, from his tomb in the ancient fane of Ustengrav.
An Ustengrav discovered. It looks like we have finally come across the horn of Jürgen Windcaller. Dragonborn, I need to speak to you urgently. Rent the attic room at the Sleeping Giant Inn in Riverwood and I'll meet you there. A friend. So after all of this entire cave, this entire time trying to come here, and somebody has already got the horn of Jürgen Windcaller before we have. Let's go back to Morthal. Let's just sell off any stuff we can while we're there, maybe get a good night's kip. And then after that, we're going to make our way to off to Solitude. Okie pokey, I am back. Was it a fraction of a second? Was it a couple of days? Only future Dave and pretty much everyone watching this video knows. But yes, I think it's definitely time that we head off. We go off to Solitude and we try and sell off some of our wares. Although because of all this marshland and the fact that Solitude is actually on top of a cliff, I feel we should probably go down here, head up there, and then probably go along that path there. Although up there is the statue of Meridia, which if we look at our little quest markers, is the Break of Dawn is the one of the quests we found, and we found that glowing orb inside the bear cave. I found a strange gem, an otherworldly voice is commanding me to bring it to Mount Kill Creef. So I think is something we will do. So let's hotkey up the Break of Dawn just so we sort of have a location to head to, which is over there. But before we do that, I think we should head down here, cross over some of these paths, some of the water there, and then head up that way. We can go to Mount Kilcreef, to the statue of Meridia, and then we can head up to Solitude after that. I think that's definitely seems like a sound plan. But before we do any of that, before I forget for the 1000th time, Janessa still didn't remind me, but luckily I remembered of my own accord. I'm gonna go see if I can buy some potions of invisibility from the alchemist shop in here. Or at least I would if somebody actually attended the store. Yet again, I am met with the shoddy service in Morthal. Oh, that's alright, take your time. Did I wake you? Did you miss sleep?
The gods know what you've done.
Yeah, and the gods know what you've done as well, abandoning me at Movarth's lair.
Jürgen and I both work hard, all the time. Morthal is important to both of us.
Oh, I'm sure it is. Is that why you ran away when we went to fight the vampires? It can't be that important to you.
Take a look.
I don't know why I'm being so grouchy at people today. When I feel bad, everyone should feel bad with me. Oh man, that costs quite a lot. Let's see. Actually, do they have any? I was hoping if they had some Churus eggs, I can maybe make some invisibility potions myself. But that is quite a lot for one invisibility potion. In fact, Yeah, at least she agrees that she's racking up the price quite a bit. But that's probably because I'm not wearing the Amulet of Zenithar.
I don't get me. So, you're interested in my potions and ingredients?
I am indeed. What do we have here? 570. It didn't drop it down by much, but I suppose it's okay. Let's see if there's any other invisibility ones. No, okay. Well, I think I'll buy one. I don't really fancy spending a lot of money, and I can make invisibility potions myself. That's a lot. Do you know what? In actual fact, no, I'm not going to buy anything off her. I might actually just try and make one myself. It won't be as strong as it could be to be in just Vampire Dust and Luna Mothwing, but I'll give it a shot anyway. See if I can sell her anything. Draw a pickpocket. She can have that. Increase. Oh, no, carry capacity. I want to keep that for a bit. You can have that one too. I'll hold both of them. Oh, I've got quite a few of True Shot. I've got 3 of True Shot. Vigorous healing restores points of health by 100. Let's see. Let's get rid of this one. Sell that one as well. Try and sell off as much as I can. I really, really just don't like hanging on to too many things. Yeah, that'll do. Yeah, so really, when I'm really making
What do you think you're doing?
I can only apologize.
Hey, hands off!
Well, I think she took it back. Something all's well that ends well. I really, really didn't mean to do that.
Huh? All right then.
All right, fair. All's well that ends well. I accidentally, I accidentally stole the bone meal. That's what you get for leaving on here. It's a pure accident. But I think she took the bone meal back, so I think all's well that ends well. Oh my god, the second that happened, the first thing that crossed my mind was I can't remember the last time I saved it. I think it was when we were actually inside the Horn of Jurgen, inside the Tomb of Ustengrav. I was thinking I had to go back to all that point, but alright, fair enough. Let's see a Lunamoth and Vampire Dust. Let's see what that does. Created Potion of Invisibility. Good. I thought that's what it probably did do, but I think you get a more potent one if you chuck a Chorus Egg in there as well.
That's a good concoction.
Thank you, I thought it was
Trying
too.
new things. Alchemy rewards inquisitive minds.
Thank you very much. I was just inquisitive about your bone meal as well, but let's make 5 of these. Why not? Yes, my alchemy is increasing. I think the more my alchemy increases, the better it will be when we make these potions. But maybe I should steal some of this other stuff as well while I'm here. I wonder if I steal it all, or she just take it all back one by one. Oh man, gas! Like my Khajiit eyes, my Khajiit life just flashed before my eyes when that happened. I thought the entire town of Morthal was going to attack me. The last time we were ever in Morthal, and all the guards try and slay Gaston, would have been such a fitting end. But okay, so as I said, let's get out of this town before I do anything else stupid. So as I said, as you can see quite clearly here through the snow, there's a path that seems to lead through here, and it leads through here and leads around to the Statue of Meridia. So I think that's the plan. Instead of going out there like we normally do, let's head back out this way, sort of tread through some of the steps we went through to get here. Head back on the path we already know, and make our way through. Oh, that was an arrow there. Make our way to the Statue of Meridia through the path we've already travelled through, littered with the corpses of my enemies: frostbite spiders, dragons. That's what you get when you try and fight Gaston. You get turned to dust or bones or a corpse or whatever. Well, last time we went across this path, we came across many enemies. So I actually might keep my bow out, just to be prepared. Well, there's some people coming our way already, so looks like trouble might be finding us straight away. The last time we see Morthal, and already we're getting trouble. Well, Morthal has been nothing but trouble, so I don't know why I'm surprised.
Come along, no more stops. We need to find our way to Solitude.
Why are we even going to a wedding at this far-flung end of the Empire anyway?
I told you it's the wedding of Vittoria Vici, an extremely well-connected merchant with the East Empire Company. The Emperor's cousin, remember? Hopefully these gifts will put us in her good graces, secure that import deal, and lead the way to an audience with the Emperor.
Honestly, it looks like these guys are going to Solitude as well.
Don't bother me, peasant. I've had a long journey and paid too much coin on these gifts to be late to Vittoria's wedding.
Peasant? Peasant? You clearly don't know what I've done for this town, for Whiterun and everywhere else, but I'm tempted to take the gifts on him, but I mean, Gaston, he can with, I can't get my words right, I've completely lost my words. Maybe I am a peasant. Enjoy your wedding.
Indeed, if we ever get there.
Yeah, yeah, you better hurry up. Your guard and your wife have left without you. But yeah, if you ever get there, might be correct, because Solitude's over there, and you're going over there. Like, talk about the scenic route. Are you getting a boat from there or somewhere? Like, I think the Solitude guard's leading you the wrong way. But yeah, I was going to make a line about how Gaston steals stuff, but he's not going to steal stuff off you. But like, I can't even seem to talk, so I don't know why I bothered. Maybe I am a peasant. Maybe that guy's onto something. Maybe that's why he is a part of the East Empire shipping company, or is trying to get a deal with them, and me and Janessa are wandering the likes of Skyrim, doing everyone else's bidding. Maybe he's actually onto something. That's it, Gaston. Jog away in shame. He upset me. The only time I come across here last time was at night time, and there was a lot of snow, a lot of heavy snowfall, but coming across here at daytime, it just looks so much nicer. I love it when the trees have the snow on it as well. Looks like that path leads somewhere according to the heads-up display. Looks like there's a cave over there, but I have no... Could have swore I heard something then. I was going to say I have no interest in going to that cave. Maybe that was the guy in the cave calling me over. Come on! Fight me! Speaking of fighting, I just remembered actually, I've got those dwarven bows I didn't actually get a chance to use when we were in Ustergraf, so... It goes so well with my dwarven bow, though. Although, trying to be a sneaky Khajiit and you've got gold strapped to your back sort of gives you away a little bit. Although we might have a chance to use these dwarven bows right now, because that is the path I'm planning on going on. It leads right by that castle, that keep. What is it, Elk? Bad news from the keep? We must investigate Janessa. Looks like we're going to be using those dwarven bows sooner rather than later. With any luck, it will just be abandoned, but normally when you come across these abandoned keeps, they're normally filled with bandits or necromancers or anything like that, so... Looks like we're going to have Necromancing Fights Part 2 coming up. We won Ustengraf with help of the Draugr. Let's see if we do any better now. We say that, it could just be taken over by the Solitude legions, like, I mean, who knows?
Be wary for traps. If you spy one, try to get an enemy to trigger it.
That's a very good plan, Janessa. That is actually a very good plan. Although the fact she says that makes me think that Janessa feels this is also... Yep, this is also taken over by enemies, as I see a skeleton right there. Probably a waste of a dwarven bow to use on a skeleton, but who cares? What's the point of having them if you don't use them? Right, well, let's get a muffle spell going. I see a necromancer up top there. See, what did I say? Told you, it's going to be Gaston versus the Necromancers Part 2. There's another skeleton as well by that guard, but let's get rid of the necromancer up top first. Damn it! She literally moved at the last second, saving herself. Although luckily she didn't alert her to our presence here. Uh oh, I think I hit the wall. I was saying earlier, there's like a drop in the bows, in the arrows. Case in point, right there. Damn it! I equipped these dwarven bows. I think only one of them has actually hit an enemy so far. Alright, I know they're cautious that we're here, Janessa. Don't give away our position. Fort Snowhawk. Running away won't save you. That is unless, of course, you do a restoration spell in the process. I was hoping in killing her it would, oh, what have we got here? A Corundum Ignot. I think that's for, oh, do you know what? That's actually for Orcish weaponry. So, do you know what? I think I'm going to take that, actually. Oh, I need to increase my smithing skill. Which is other thing I want to do when we get to Solitude. Janessa, get out of my way. After you shouted Southern Guard guide me, like, or Savant guide me, or whatever it was, you sort of gave away our position. Oh, we've got iron arrows equipped now. Ouch! Who just fired an arrow at me? I think it was the skeleton, but I don't know. I'm half thinking it could have been Janessa. Oh, that was a nice little combo we did there. Janessa hit with a two-handed attack, and then I filled off with the arrow. Oh, okay, fair enough. I was going to sneak attack all these guys, but it seems like they all want to come and fight us one-on-one, so... See, this is why I wanted to sneak attack these guys. Necromancers can bring back their fallen comrades from the grave to use as puppets. So I was hoping, oh, a pearl. Oh, I figured a pearl would be quite good, but only sells for 2. Armor increase, nah, it's a restoration again. That's not what Gaston does. That's why I wanted to take them down one by one, so they can't revive everyone else around them. But looks like we're gonna have to do this one-on-one. Gaston likes the sneaky approach, but fair enough. We've sort of forced our hand a little bit. I don't think this is all of them. According to our according to our radar and our sneak detector, there's one more around here. That necromancer doesn't seem to alert to the fact that there's skeletons running around knowing we're here. His fallen comrades were killed right in front of him, and he just seemed that completely none the wiser. Where are you? Come out. I know you're down there somewhere. Come out and play with Gaston. You lose. Got a nice little increase to our archery while we're at it. Alright, fair. So that's either everyone that's around here, or at least everyone that noticed, or everyone that we alerted our position to. So maybe if we keep low, keep quiet, if there is anyone else around here, we can take them off with a sneak shot.
Is someone there?
Well, I say that, and then I give away my position. It looked like I shot him in the foot and he tripped up going up the stairs. Oh, Janessa with the shot. Well done. Well, that was a good shot anyway, Janessa, until you fell into the fire. You take the win with the losses, I guess. So we've given away our position so much. Let's leave the sneaky approach from now on. Let's just shoot everyone that's left. Although I think that is everyone. I think that's everyone done. Man, I'm actually quite looking forward to getting to Solitude now. That just looks so good up there. Although rickety, like, there's a lot of Solitude sitting right on that small bit of cliff. Lucky they don't have bazookas in Skyrim, isn't it, Janessa? Alright, before we go into Fort Snowhawk and take down the rest of these guys, attacking us when we're just trying to make our way to Solitude, making our way to Mount Killcreep, and we get attacked by everything along the way. Let's go down, let's loot all these corpses.
See the battle lust in your eyes. Doom will surely come to end. Cross your path.
You know it, Janessa, you know it. I mean, you've seen it 1,000 times already. Glowing mushroom. Ooh, soul gem. Resist fire. But yeah, let's go down and loot these guys. All I want to do is make my way to Mount Killcreep, make my way to Solitude, and these guys decided they wanted to attack me. Yes, I know I did attack them first, but oh, come on, was there really any doubt that skeleton was going to attack me? Frost Miriam. Nope, nope, nope. I will take my arrow back, though. It doesn't seem like there's too much out here. I'm guessing the majority of the loot and all the good stuff we're going to find is probably going to be inside Fort Snowhawk. Fort Snowhawk prison. Oh, looks like there's two bits in here. It's not just Fort Snowhawk. There's a prison lower down as well. Oh, I was hoping we could enter through the well. I thought that would be like a nice sneaky way of getting in there, climbing through the well and take them all out from behind. I think that would be quite cool, but yeah. I think that's supposed to set off a trap, but yeah, I think that's everything we're going to be able to find, everything we're going to be able to pilfer from around here. So I want to go and enter through this doorway up the top. Go up the top and work our way down. We'll have the high ground on any enemy we come across. Give a quick muffle before we head in there. Probably best I get out my my axe, because we could walk in there and there's someone directly in front of us. And let's give this one a quick save as well before we make our way into Fort Snowhawk. Be at the ready. We do not know what's going to be behind this door, Janessa. I'm guessing a necromancer or a skeleton, but if this room's full of people, we're doomed. Speaking of things being right on the outside of this door, luckily we're so quiet and sneaky they didn't get a drop on us straight away. I'm actually going to take this iron ingot too. I'm going to start picking up some ingots so I can increase my my smithing skill. There's still somebody else around here, probably just at the bottom of these steps.
Anybody there?
Yes, I'm here. I never understand why people say that. Like, I suppose they're thinking it's probably a friendly round the corner. Man, that sounded like it was right next to me. Janessa, are you doing impressions again? Whoa, what the devil was that? What the hell was that? Oh, I think one of the bones of the skeleton rolled down and landed on that frost rune down there. Holy hell, that scared the hell out of me. I thought that maybe there was an enemy here that was glitched out and I couldn't see him or something. Good lord, that scared me so much. I'm not even joking right now. That scared the bejeebers out of me. I'm still hearing noises. In fact, is there a guy up there? There might be a guy on the very top of the Fort Snowhawk. Maybe that's what I'm hearing. Oh, I thought this was the guy. Janessa, scaring the hell out of me. No, okay, fair enough. He must be further down the steps. I'm guessing the one of the skeleton's bones fell on that frost rune, and that's what made the explosion. And maybe that guy's voice is just echoing up the halls.
Huh?
Yeah, I know, Janessa. There's so many noise creeping out through this place. I've still got a muffle perk on me. Good, good, good. Yeah, I think it was probably just a necromancer that the necromancer that either set off that frost rune, or maybe it was one of like these skeleton body parts that fell down and set it off. Although to be honest, it looks like it's still active. It looks like it's I feel like I'm tempted to send Janessa to stand on that just to set it off, but I'll just walk past it. Maybe hopefully if the necromancer tries to come up behind us, he will set it off instead. I was going to say, maybe if a necromancer sneaks up behind us, he'll set it off instead. But no, Janessa, you just really wanted to tread on that, see? All those times I felt guilty making you stand on frost runes, and it turns out you want to do it yourself. Maybe she was just jealous that I made Lydia stand on one of them and blow herself up, and I didn't ask her to do it. Well, if you really want me to, I'll make you stand on frost runes, Janessa. Don't worry about it. I can definitely hear someone or something. I think whoever it is behind this door. Yeah, I can hear someone moving around. Yeah, okay. Yeah, the door's barred from the other side. I think whoever's inside that room is like probably the big head honcho or something like that. So, yeah, I can definitely hear somebody moving around. 3, 8, and 4. Yeah, I can't remember if I already mentioned it earlier. I probably already have, like, literally 5 seconds ago. But, yeah, one of you guys told me that if a book is, like, valued over 50, that it's actually one of the skill books that, it's actually, like, one of the skill books that will increase one of your skills. And if it's something like just, like, 3 or 8 or 4, it's just a regular book. So that's definitely something I have to put to the test. I can't remember if I already mentioned that or not, but whoever it was who mentioned that, thank you very much. If it's true, it will definitely come in handy. And you down there must have been the necromancer that I heard making a noise earlier. The only noise you're going to hear now is your char-grilled corpse burning. Somebody is bringing Somebody's bringing the necromancer and the skeleton back to life. Who the hell is that? There must be somebody... There must be somebody else down here, because the necromancer can't bring himself back to life. Somebody has to do it. He can't do it himself. Although, to be honest, I wouldn't be surprised if the game's just bugging out on me. Let's face it, how often does that sort of thing happen to me? Nope, there we go, a necromancer apprentice. Somebody must have been round the corner and saw what had happened, or at least heard what had happened, and tried to put a stop to it. Oh, and I completely forgot to put the muffle spell back on. I was going to loot that cupboard and then put the spell back on. I completely forgot. Burnt book, minor.
Serve us well in this place. Let us take foes by surprise.
Janessa, that's exactly what I like to do. Music to my ears. But there's nobody down here, and we just killed the last necromancer that was around here. And that necromancer that came back to life is obviously now dead again. Now I killed the one who revived him. So we can be loud for a second. There's no reason to take this slow if we don't have to. Ah, god damn it, it's only an adept case and I'm already struggling to get the darn thing open. Bingo, there we go. Gold, oh, Dwarven Battle Axe. That does sell for quite a lot, but it also weighs quite a lot, so I think I'll leave that one for now. Potion of Illusion, thank you very much. In actual fact, I think looking at my Dwarven Bow and the bar down the bottom, I think my Dwarven Bow has run out of charge. So I think I'm going to need to charge that up a little bit. Oh, I've still got one more Dwarven Arrow. I forgot I got that back. Let's fill it up with a Lesser Soul Gem and a Petty Soul Gem. There we go. And one more. Perfect, perfect, perfect. So now if I get that back out again. Good, good, good. That's exactly what I want. A bit of flame on this thing. It's just like any other bow if it doesn't have that flame enchantment on it. Improves caster's armor. Nope, nope, nope. Don't want that. No need for anything like that. Spelltome Candlelight. I know I've just been said 1,000 times that I'm only really into restoration magic. I know that's alteration, but I might have that. That's a pretty decent spell. Although, to be honest, it's the one that hovers over you. I like the one that you can put it on the wall. I don't know. I'm going to hold on to it for now. I'm not sure if I'm going to use it, but I'll hold on to it anyway. I'll decide later. If judging by all these beds is a sign of how many people are actually in this place, then we need to tread carefully. By the fact I can hear a skeleton over there. Let's give this one a quick save just in case. Last thing we want to do is go all the way back to Morthal or wherever the last time we saved was. Whatever's in, I can hear a skeleton. It's so close. I might kill this thing before I loot the room. Good, good, good. Let's quickly make sure that isn't the only skeleton in there, because there's quite a lot of stuff in here that looks like I can loot, and I don't want to pass up on a good opportunity. So let's make sure there's nothing else around here that's going to cause us any trouble. Seems like that when that necromancer came down to get us, she like hit the shelf on the way. Maybe she did like one of those Scooby-Doo runs where she heard that there was fighting going on downstairs. Like, whoop, 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 just bumped into the shelf. Feet don't fail me now. Alright, but now it seems like that's everyone around here, so let's have a let's have a loo. This could actually be this could be the point. Like you said, like anything over 50 will be a skill book. And there we go. There we go. That's well, whoever it was who told me that, I can't remember your name. I'm really, really sorry, but it looks like that's true. So now instead of picking up every book to see if it's a skill book, I can see if it's value 50 or more, or somewhere around the 50 mark, it's going to be a skill book. That's going to make my life and this walkthrough so much easier. So thank you very much, whoever it was who told me that. Necromancer's Letter. We have driven the last of the bandits from Fort Snowhawk. Regretfully, the North Tower suffered some major damage in the final assault, but repairs are already underway. As you predicted, the fort should be an ideal site for our experiments. Much of it is ruined, of course, but it is closer proximity to the Northern Road should ensure us a steady supply of test subjects. We hope to have some preliminary results in the next few weeks. I had to try harder than you should expect to say that word. I swear as I'm getting older, my brain is just turning to mush. But alright, let's test that theory. All these are low value, so they shouldn't, in theory, give us any points. There, see, open that one, no skill points. Oh, right. So it looks like it actually worked. Well, thank you very much, whoever it was who told me that. Obviously, as you know, sometimes I record these things quite far in advance. You see, that one's 15, but that doesn't have any skill points. So maybe some books that are high in value, but not as high as 50 are like, maybe like uncommon books, but they don't have any skill points. But yeah, normally I record these quite far in advance. Sometimes I don't, like right now it's not far in advance at all. But quite often I try and record these quite far in advance. So if you do have any suggestions or any tips or anything like that, do leave them in the comments. It might take quite a long while for me to implement them, but do tell me of them anyway. Because eventually, case in point, like with this one, some of them do come very, very in handy. So I was hoping for some better ingredients, some ingredients I could actually use, but fair enough, fair enough. Let's get moving on. I feel we're coming towards the end of this, I feel like we're coming towards the end of the, Fort Snowhawk now. All we've got to do is try and get on the other side of that barred up door. Where exactly should be able to find the last guy. Which I'm guessing is behind probably one or two of these doors. So let's hit the muffle spell. And do you know what? Let's give this one another quick save. I don't really use the quick savers really as much as I should. Wooden door expert. Wooden door. Alright, so that's probably the way we got to go. So there's
so many shadowy corners to strike from. I could learn to like this place.
Oh, well, we've cleared out most of the enemies. You can have it if you like. Consider Fort Snowhawk belonging to Janessa, but this is the expert door, so that's probably the way we've got to go. So let's give this one a lockpick. Or we can unlock it with the Fort Snowhawk key, and there's the guys right there in front of us.
Someone there.
Oh man, that was a sneak attack and it still only did, only took like half its health away. I'm assuming this one is probably the Big Mama Jummer. Oh, good lord! Oh man, that frost spell, whatever it's doing, is really slowing me down. So I think, I think we better get ourselves prepared. Let's take a draw of true shot. Our bows do 30% more. What else can we do? Oh, let's get. Oh man, I forgot the frost completely drains our stamina as well. So let's withdraw our stamina a little bit, and health is increased by 60 points. All right, let's do this. Oh! I was accidentally inside a door. I didn't realize that. Oh, phew. The sound Janessa made there, I thought she'd actually been killed. Are you the only one? Oh, maybe that was a bit of overkill then, taking all those potions that I did. But the fact that that sneak attack only did half health and it was hitting us with that really incredible, that really like effective frost spell, was slowing us down and draining our stamina. I thought I'd rather take too many potions than not take enough. Common Soul, Conjurer's Potion, no. Fort Snowhawk Quarters Key. I mean, we've already got it, but why not take more? Yeah, you know, I was actually really concerned then. I thought she was, I thought that was going to be like an upset and she was going to take us down really quickly. But I will help myself to all your soul gems and any skill books you may have around here. Nope, and nope. You're holding up, you're the head hunter of this place. You're the one who orchestrated this whole thing, or at least by that letter. You're at least the one put in charge. You maybe didn't orchestrate it, but you don't even have any good books. What sort of necromancer are you? Ooh, 164 gold. Thank you very much. Gold ring doesn't really sell for too much. I think I'll leave them behind for now. I was expecting bigger and better things from you, I'm not gonna lie. Don't get me wrong, I'm not upset that you weren't as powerful as I thought you were gonna be, but I accepted more from you. Yeah, there's that door that was barred up. Alright, let's go see what was behind this other door. I thought this was gonna be the way we had to go, but it seems like that was the main room. Ooh, varieties of Daedra. Yeah, it was only 11. I thought I'd, man, how many of these keys are laying around? There's a lot of these keys. There's one on the door back there. There's one on the floor. They're not really doing a good job at keeping this place secure. Oh, a Chorus egg. I'll take that. Fine boots, boots. More boots. See, all these keys laying around, and they don't have a key for this chest. You would have thought one of the keys would have opened it. Bingo! Oh, 16 gold. All that, and it was just 16 gold. Ray zombie. Nope. It seems like every time I lockpick something, I always need to break one pick before I find the sweet spot. But alright, with that being said and done, I think that's us done here at Fort Snowhawk. Although in saying that, there was when I looked at the doors before, there was the prison as well. And I don't think it's just me, Janessa, calm down. I don't think we've actually been in this prison, so I might go check out that bit down there before we leave this area. Because knowing our luck, we'll leave here and it'll get taken over by the necromancers again. Like, they'll find out what happened to their fallen brethren back there and be like, you know, let's just take it back again.